we're collabing with someone special.
I'm very excited. It's like our first like official collab on the channel.
We should save it until we like meet. Like one of us should film, and then we should film us like meeting.
Yeah,
because that would be good for the vlog.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about that? You're gonna have to wait anyway.
Oh yeah, I see that. Hey. What's up, people? We are Haunted Smoke and Mirrors. We have a special guest, if you didn't notice. Hello. This is Mackie from Mackie and Amanda, and we're doing this for our channel, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to hear.
Amanda's in the corner.
Yeah.
Over there.
Okay, you just heard me hit the door.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Alright, you guys are comfortable?
No.
You're all looking at me.
You're fine.
I'll just... True.
Yeah.
That makes it work now.
Oh And we're going to be doing something really fun today where we read Mackie. So if you guys want to see us also read Amanda, you should go over to their channel, which is, again, Mackie and Amanda. And we are going to do fun readings for Amanda.
Yeah, so everything will be down
Sitting in the corner,
I'm
being
scared.
very quiet.
I'm well behaved for now.
So, Maggie told us that they want a little bit of everything. So, spirit guides, gifts, tarot, whatever comes, right?
Whatever comes.
Whatever
Great.
goes.
And yeah, we also put up ghost hunting equipment over here just in case it goes off for fun, because why not?
We're also in a haunted, this is a mess. We're in a haunted location because that's why we're on a bed. Very true.
So random.
Just all three of you on a small portion lying on bed.
I feel like we should start it over again.
No, it's fine. Keep it. Who cares?
Yeah, so we're at the Cosmopolitan Hotel in San Diego, which is why we're in a bed in a random hotel room. And we have ghost hunting equipment set up because we're also doing a collaboration on our other channel, Those Meddling Mediums, where we do a ghost hunt with Mackie and Amanda. So you can go check that out as well. I just gotta figure out what you want to know first. I can tell you about your spirit guides. Do you want a tarot reading first? What would you like to know?
No pressure.
No pressure.
Tarot.
Okay. Is this true?
Yes.
I'm sorry. That's us.
It didn't mean a lot.
Oh gosh.
No, I think you laughing makes it better. I think it's great.
You laugh.
You don't have to pretend. You don't have to pretend like you're not here.
Just try to behave.
Okay. Seven of Swords reverse. You have imposter syndrome and you feel like you have to fit in with people and you don't know why you don't. Seven of Wands reverse. You feel like you're giving up on yourself because you aren't accepting who you are. And you're worried about if who you are is good enough, and if they want me to say you feel like there's something wrong with you, and that's why people have a hard time relating to you.
Well, I think you're doing great, but no, I think it's super accurate, you know?
Yeah.
They make me feel like you're worried about a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
Exposed, but
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because you have the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, and heartbreak doesn't necessarily mean like romantic relationships, because they make me feel like it's a lot of different situations with people.
Yes. Does it feel like you're almost like losing a lot of things like all at once? Like you're almost like resetting your
Yes.
life away?
Uprooting.
Because that is what has been happening to us for the last year.
Yeah, literally, I feel like everything that is
Yes.
tying me to a place is like being taken.
Yes. Like I do not feel like, I feel like everything, there's no stability
Yeah,
anywhere.
one thing after another, it's just like being ripped away. And I feel like it's because there's
Except for Bo. Bo's the only thing that's stable, like seriously.
yeah, but I feel like that's because you're getting ready for like the next step in something, so
Mhm.
things need to
You're
be
ready
like
to be able to move.
yeah.
Yes.
So that way, like I don't know, you get rid of the things that aren't serving you to make way for bigger and better things that are better for you.
That is literally what is happening in my life right now. I don't know why it sounds so cheesy.
Okay, this is future things.
Okay.
So, Page of Cups, you are going to have to trust in the universe, and you don't really have a choice because everything is just being taken from you regardless.
Yeah.
So, you have a Page of Cups, which usually deals with trust. So, you're going to have to trust fall into the universe, and you're essentially going to have to because you're not going to have anything else left. You're going to have lost so much things. So you don't trust that what you're walking on is going to support you,
Yeah.
but you don't have anywhere else to walk.
Yeah.
So you're being forced to trust in the universe
Okay.
that it will catch you when you trust fall.
Okay. I feel like it's all very accurate.
It is.
Yes.
But it's what you need to hear.
yeah, it is.
So King of Wands reverse. Your ideas are going to start. Is this true?
Yes.
They make me feel like something's gonna happen that's going to, okay, they make me feel like this King of Wands is someone else. So it is like someone that is the idea guy, someone that is starting something. They make me feel like this is something that's starting that you're going to get into. Does
Can
that make
I
sense?
interfere?
Yeah.
I want to ask a yes or no question.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
It's about music industry. That's what I think that card's about. And I was wondering if you're gonna get into the music industry, if you will pursue. She signed with Red Bull Records, right? I don't want to lie.
Yeah, well, I'm sponsored by Red
Sponsored?
Bull for surfing,
Mm-hmm.
and
Get to
they,
go-
yeah, I get to go to Red Bull Records and record.
And I really think that she should pursue it because
Yeah.
she's amazing and she's super talented at it.
I was
But-
going to ask if there was something that you've been like, no, like afraid to like pull the trigger on.
Yeah.
Like, for yourself.
Yeah, it's definitely that. Yeah, for sure.
Literally, and then you're like, I'm gonna need to ask a question.
I'm sorry.
Same, no, same.
Is that like the vibe you were getting, or was?
Yeah, there's like someone has an opportunity for you. The only issue is they may try to like control that thing. So you need to be able to push back so that it is exactly what you want it to be. And that's the thing that's going to be scary because you think that you're not going to have the ability to, like, the knowledge to do it. Because
Yeah.
this person's going to be like, I have more experience, you're going to listen to me.
Yeah, and I'm usually like, okay.
You should not do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you have 10 of Cups, which is like alignment to something that you really, really want. And then you have 9 of Cups, which is a wish come true. And then the 7 of Cups, which is there's a lot of options. I don't know what to do. I'm overwhelmed by it. And that's going to be when someone's telling you or trying to control what you do with it. And that's where it's going to be issues. So you have the ability to make your own choices because you know what you want.
Yeah.
You know how to do it.
Yeah.
You don't need someone to tell you how to do it. You just need someone to like fund it or someone to put it in front of people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So don't allow people to do that because they're like, magician card, you have the resources and talents to do it. You know how to do it. Once you do it, the universe is going to change around you so that it's going to be more successful.
Okay.
I feel like there's going to be potentially 2 other people that help you with those things that aren't this like head honcho dude that can put stuff like in front of people.
Okay.
And there are people that are emotionally tied to you or someone that is like friendship based.
Okay.
That's future stuff. Future stuff can change based upon your like free will and stuff like that. So like if you decide to just never leave your house, that can change your future.
Okay.
So that sort of thing.
We get like colors for spirit guides, and the colors are like a sign and symbol that tell us different things about what they help you with. So for me, like green deals a lot with like physicality and kind of like it's kind of like grounding, dealing with that. So he's talking about how like when you are dealing with like your traumas or working through things, you don't trust a lot of what happens in your head, so you rely on a lot of like physical stimuli and outside things to help keep you grounded and present and like kind of like help organize your mind. So like I don't know if you like talk out loud a lot, like for your feelings and what you're going through, because that's like a way for you to like ground yourself and like process the information, the trauma as it's happening, or as you're like trying to work through it, and he helps you like deal with that specifically. And he looks kind of like, I don't know, he's like he's more on the masculine side. So he says that you deal a lot with like the physicality things in a like masculine way, which isn't like it's not a bad thing. It's just very like very like kind of like direct and to the point, and very almost kind of like rigid in how you want to do it. Like you have set routines and protocols and things that you need to do for yourself. And if you kind of go outside of that, it's not productive for you, and if you're not like sticking to like what you know is best for you. And he kind of helps you define those roles and deal with them.
That makes sense. I'd say like I'm bad at talking about things like the traumas and everything, but everything comes out of my music. Like writing music is like where I express everything.
Yeah, I feel like that's also because you're clairaudient, so you hear a lot of things. So processing through your music is a way for you to like also hear it and process it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you have a spirit guide that's orange and yellow, and I should preface this, I think you talked about it a little bit. Spirit guides can present as different things based upon like how you interpret information. So he is orange and yellow, and he's like shape-shifty, and he shifts between like an organic shape, which is kind of like round, versus like a box shape. It makes me feel like half the time you are over-analyzing everything, and you feel like you can only have emotions if it's logical.
Yeah, 100%.
So if it doesn't feel logical, that's when you break into pieces because you don't understand what you're feeling.
Yeah, 100%.
Same.
Yeah, like 100%.
What you're talking about, which is funny because you're talking about it before I said anything.
Yeah.
Yellow deals with emotional intelligence, and orange deals with like expression. So he helps to get the emotions out, because otherwise you feel them within your like body.
Yes, that's like the craziest thing. I feel it so strongly in my body that like I've told like my therapist and stuff. I'm like, it physically hurts. Like like it hurts.
You have physical reactions.
But when you also like have a lot of like, I don't know, like chronic and other physical illnesses, it like flares it up.
Oh,
so it's significantly worse.
Yeah, like stress and all like emotional whatever is always like my biggest like trigger for like the Crohn's stuff. But like even if that's not flaring up, like if I'm feeling like overwhelmed or like a lot of emotions, like I feel it like right here, and it just feels like this mass inside me. Like I can't express it, but I can feel it.
Yeah, so what he helps you with is he shapeshifts from the logical sense to the like the circular, like organic sense, which emotions are organic. They're feminine. They shouldn't have a reason for them, which is why there's like a disconnect. So he's like, I help take the logic aspect and help you to express it, because they make me feel like when you express it, it makes it more logical. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're like able to talk or process.
Yeah.
That makes sense with your like music stuff. But that's why he shifts between two sides, because he's like, I need to take the emotions and express them outwardly so that you can understand what you're feeling.
Yeah.
And then you have a red spirit guide. Red spirit guides usually deal with like safety and security. So when you don't feel safe and secure, they come forward. They're like security blankets.
You're safe.
I know, it was that. I'm safe.
Sorry, I'm trying to get over the anxiety from him. He just says anxiety, like so much overwhelming anxiety that you just like you have a panic disorder.
Yes, I do.
Like panic attacks.
Yeah.
He like is, I don't know, he's just making me experience like what your panic attack is like.
I was gonna say, you took the words out of my mouth, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I can see the change in you and how you're almost experiencing it. Like,
I have a panic disorder as well.
Your demeanor's completely changed, like it almost looked like your eyes were watering.
Yeah.
I'm like, It just looks like you're channeling it.
Yeah, it's like you go through so much anxiety that you like your senses start to like go away. Like you can't see things.
Yes.
It like turns like white or black.
Yes.
And you like almost like can't hear things. It's like you're underwater.
Yes.
Yes.
And it makes me like dizzy and think I'm gonna pass out and I'm like I can't see anything.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
makes things feel really slow, but at the same time so fast.
Yep. And I feel like, you keep going because you're just listening wrong. You're
You're
gonna say
she
it.
feels disoriented.
Yeah.
Like you're right on.
Sorry, I don't know why he's telling me that, but it's validation for you because I'm like, what do you do about it?
Is
Yeah,
it like
but
hard for you to like get yourself out of that space when you're like
I like actually think
Yeah.
I'm like dying.
Yeah.
Like something's wrong with me. But it's like so interesting that those are the symptoms you list because so many people who have panic attacks are like, my heart was pounding so fast, like I thought I was having a heart attack, or I was sweating, and this and that. And for me, it's always that. It's like I can't see it, like hardly. I can't really hear anything. Like I feel like I'm lightheaded and gonna pass out, and like
your panic attacks are. He says it's because your panic attacks are so bad that you're slightly dissociating from them.
I'm 100% dissociating. That's like depersonalization,
Yeah,
visualization.
we both do all of that.
That's like what my panic attacks are. That's like my big symptoms, like the derealization, where I'm like, I don't even know if this is real right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is like, I don't know if this is real. Like if this is happening, I don't know where I am. Yeah.
I was still talking to him about what he's very clairsentient. So what that means is he talks in a very feeling sort of way. So you can feel it through your body, and he's just showing me like having your 2 feet on the floor. He talks about how he helps ground you in that way. He's like, you need certain things that are grounding, like certain grounding methods. They make me feel like smell could be one of them. Like if you smell like a candle, it can bring you
Stop!
back.
If my therapist saw this video, just because she always says that smell is such a big thing for me. Like when I'm in the session, I'm like dissociating. She hands me the candle, and I'm like the only person she does that with. And the smell brings me back. Smell is so huge for me.
I didn't even know.
No one knows that because I never thought like why would I tell anyone that? Like I didn't think it was important.
That's just
but
a
the fact
random-
you just said that.
Yeah.
It's just
Crazy.
validating.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Because he's like, those are the other senses are the ones that are being triggered to dissociate. So the smell is the one that doesn't dissociate because you're not being overwhelmed by smell.
Yeah.
My jaw's on
Wild. Like I didn't even know that until like this one time I was like dissociating in one of the sessions, and she's like, "Here, like try smelling this candle," and I did, and it brought me back. And so now every time I do like EMDR or whatever, she's like, "Here's the candle," and it brings me back. It's crazy.
Yeah, so he helps you with, he wants to say, feeling like you're back in your body. That's why he's so clairsentient, because he has to give you the feeling of like a security blanket or like a weighted vest sort of vibe.
Yes, that's the other thing I discovered recently. It was weight on me on my core. It brings me back to. And so like they put this rope on me, this heavy rope, and I'm like, and I come back.
Do you like feel a lot of your anxiety like in the pit of your stomach? Like it's almost like turning like
like right here.
So I feel like that's why it helps so much, because it helps like stop that feeling in your stomach, so everything else around you can like quiet down around it.
All in my core.
Next, spirit guide. Sorry, I know this is weird.
It's okay.
You have a cloud. He's black.
What does that mean?
Black usually deals with things that we want to keep hidden, and it's usually trauma. It's usually dissociation.
Just wait right there. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay, you guys are gonna shit yourselves. I'm sorry. Hold on. Thank God I have my sketch pad.
But he's very much on the ceiling, which is weird.
Oh my god! One of my other therapists had me do this thing. She's like, when you feel like those things, like the darkness is what I call it, because it feels like a freaking darkness, like in my core. She's like, can you draw it out?
Anything you want me to look at?
Wait, show me.
Hold on, let me find. There's multiple. You ready?
No. No.
Alright, okay. You guys want to see it? Yes.
This is how you describe like looming above her.
And there's oh my god, okay, hold on, where did it just go?
Yeah, it's
I don't know. My
the
bad.
cloud looks like fluffy on the top and the bottom is like spiked.
You're
Sorry, I told you to keep talking.
Yeah, keep talking.
Because that's what he looks like.
Oh my god.
Does it feel like when things get like really, really bad trauma-wise that it's almost like the cloud like envelops you, then like fully like wraps around?
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's
like that.
awesome.
Literally, like that's what I was seeing.
Can you show the camera then?
Yes.
Oh, but this is the other one I showed
When you
Amanda
said
first.
wraps around you, that's
Oh,
what
wow.
I was
Yeah, there's not
Yeah.
one.
Like it's sort of like it very much just kind of like goes over.
Oh my god.
These are all clouds. All of these are clouds.
Yes.
Oh my god,
I didn't think I'd ever show it on this, but I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Alright. Which one do you want first?
That's
That's
what
what
it doesn't
matter.
Here's the first one.
Yeah. Alright, here.
Second one.
Okay, there, for some reason. And then this is me with clouds all around me of like all the feelings and emotions.
Yeah.
But this is like literally what I've always felt like it. That's just what it feels like. And when
literally
But
it's
it's
on the ceiling.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I felt like it like
Oh my
went
god.
over you like that and almost like did like a big like hug
Yes,
type
that's what
like
it
thing
feels
from
like.
like.
And it feels like
Over.
it comes from my core. Like it comes from here and it's like going outward and over. I just cannot believe that. That's the craziest thing.
Yeah, most people that I give readings to, spirit guide wise, they already know about their spirit
Yeah.
guides and they do stuff like that.
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
very
shown
common.
anyone that.
People usually know their spirit guides.
Mm-hmm.
But that's crazy. Okay, so that's just the one I feel so much. Like that's what I talk about all the time. Like it just feels like this darkness in my pit.
Yeah.
That like
Have you
moves
felt
over.
better lately?
Yeah.
It's because that's why he's on the ceiling. So otherwise he would be around you. So I'm like, why are you up there? This is so weird.
I've consciously like noticed like I've been feeling better lately.
Yeah.
But it's also because I've been like shoving like trying to like block everything out of my head, not think about a single thing. And so I felt like better.
Yeah, because he normally makes you feel really heavy, right?
Yes, that's what I see.
Yeah.
Freaking heavy.
There's a weighted blanket.
He's interesting. He like reflects your words back at you. Is this true?
Yes.
He like doesn't allow you to dissociate, which is really weird because I also feel like he helped you dissociate for a while.
It's not productive anymore though.
Yeah, they make me feel like there was like, sorry, dissociation is hard to track. 3 to 5 years that are spotty for you,
Yes.
where there's like very little memory that you can pull from. You
Yes.
have emotions, but that's it.
Yes.
That's when he allowed you to dissociate.
Oh my god.
So the pictures that you were drawing is when he decided that that was not okay anymore and was reflecting the dissociation back to you, which is a normal thing for black spirit guides to do. But it's interesting that he's on the ceiling because he's like laying off for a while. He says the next big thing hasn't happened yet, so you need a breather.
I think I know when it's gonna come back.
What do you mean?
Because I think when I go back to treatment, it's gonna come back.
Yeah.
I've already been mentally preparing for that.
Well, that place is very triggering for you in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, he uses that.
So
He helps you like get through it while you're dealing with it.
yeah, that's literally what it feels like. The deeper I go into like trauma and stuff, like in treatment, like that darker and heavier I feel. But like also at the same time feeling better because I'm addressing things.
Yeah, 'cause it's like once you like address it and like the cloud lifts, it's like, I don't know, it's like right after like it rains and there's like rainbows and it's
Yeah.
pretty and it's like calm and peaceful and you get to just like actually like be present and experience
Yeah.
it. And then like that keeps happening every single time you're like working through and like
Yes.
dealing with like each new thing of your
Yeah.
trauma.
Mm-hmm.
He makes me feel like he's not going to come down for a while because future things can change.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna go back to treatment for a second. Things are gonna happen before that, and then you'll go back. He says you need to be level-headed for whatever is about to happen, and it's not treatment. He says that your life isn't done doing the 180 or 360. Because you're in the process of uprooting.
Yeah.
He's like, you haven't finished doing that.
I haven't.
So he's like, once that's done, then you would probably go back to treatment.
Mm-hmm. That's true. It's not done yet.
Because it needs to happen first. Because you're
Mm-hmm.
not going to be the same person at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask one question? Are you able to pick up like around what age the dissociation was happening?
Yeah. Sorry, look at when I do timeline stuff, they show me a timeline in front of
Uh-huh.
me. So that is past, this is future. Sorry, I'm asking him questions. I was like, did you show up then?
It feels very like, I don't know, like almost like a transition period between like, timelines are kind of hard for me sometimes, but like end of like elementary school into like early middle school-ish. That like I feel like middle school especially was like really, really, really bad. I could also be completely wrong though, so.
True.
Yes.
Maybe when you were 16, 16-ish. I don't know if it's 16. What?
Like what are okay, like what type of vibe are you getting?
What do you mean?
I don't know, like I don't like something good, something bad, like
He says a change. A blessing in disguise.
okay, well first I'll address yours. So that was like the exact age. I told Amanda my childhood has always been blacked out,
Mhm.
very splotchy
Yeah.
until I started working on it, and now like stuff comes back up. But it's always been like it's still very splotchy. I don't have many memories from
Yeah.
when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like, have you been like gaining pieces back as you go?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Like even, like I'm even getting like good normal memories back
Mhm.
from childhood too.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very bizarre, but I mean, when I was 16, like a lot of stuff changed. Like,
Was there like a boy, a person that came in?
yes,
They're talking about that. Were they like good and then not good?
yes,
Yeah, that's what they're talking about.
yeah, and that kind of like changed the entire direction of my life in a lot of ways.
That's when he showed up, this spirit.
That's exactly what I would say. Like that's when I started like, I guess, like when it was really good at first and like really healthy and like good for me, and then it got like really bad, and that's when like everything changed in my life. I went from like going to church and like being super like straight edge and like not just like super happy all the time to everything changed. All I did was go to parties like and
Mhm.
just I was miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got other spirit guides? Sorry.
I'm more.
Wow. Typically, like everyone has a lot of spirit.
Okay.
The older you are, the more you rack up. It's like
Okay.
10, 20 more.
Yeah.
If you were like one, we might know about one of your spirit guides, but yeah. It's okay if we don't have any more.
No, there's a blue spirit guide. She's more feminine, and blue for me deals a lot with like emotional intelligence and like just processing emotions, but less from like a trauma-based way and just kind of like a stereotypical kind of emotional way. But she makes me feel like, I don't know, did you like ever have trouble like were you not like fully allowed to like express your emotions like normally as a kid?
Yeah.
Like you were kind of taught like how to repress
Yeah,
them and like there were only certain times and instances that emotions were allowed, and if anything fell outside of that, it was not okay, so you had to internalize a lot of it.
Yes, that is like 100% my
Yeah.
childhood. You just summed it up better than I ever could have.
Because I feel like this guy I feel like she's been more present with you for like the last couple of years. I feel like she came in maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, and I feel like that's been to very much try to kind of like help you learn how to have like a safe space and express your emotions to the people around you, and trusting that the people that you have around you, especially now in life, are more accepting and understanding of your emotions and aren't going to like shut you down or feel bad for having emotions.
Yeah, I feel like that's 100% accurate. Like, growing up, like, if I had emotions, it wasn't talked about, and if I did share an emotion, it was taken as me complaining, and like, then people would get defensive, and then that just taught me like, oh, it's easier if I just keep it in and don't say anything at all, because then everyone's happier. And then the past couple of years, I'd say Amanda's like one of the first people I really like talked to.
They were saying that Amanda has been like a big proponent of helping you with it.
Yeah, like Amanda's really like the first person that I have been able to open up to about like whether it's like health or like the health issues or like how I'm feeling like mentally.
Thanks, Bo.
Yeah. Or like anything that's like going on, I could say anything, and like she's really like the first person and friend that I've been like anyone that I've been able to do that with.
She is helping. Sorry, I know you're like in the room, so I don't want to like talk about you while you're like over there.
I feel the same way,
but
so I get it.
But I feel like it was, it's a way showing you like how people are supposed to treat you when you have emotions. And so it's like slowly building trust in other people that aren't going to treat you that way. So it's like this very slow journey. It's not like you're just opening up to everyone. Because I feel like you also have to really, really trust someone before you will open up. Because you've been hurt too many times by people. When you open up, people use it against you and weaponize your emotions.
We say it all the time, like even just with health stuff.
Yeah.
And then not everything else we have in common that we dealt with throughout our lives, but with health stuff. But like no one else would understand. You guys do.
Yeah.
But how lucky are we that we found each other and we have all of these horrible things in life that we share and have in common, and we understand with each other, and it doesn't make us feel as bad when we have to.
You feel less alone.
Yeah. Like a lot with that. Like I wouldn't talk about the health stuff with anyone before Amanda, and like one of the biggest things like I work on is trying to like trust people, because I trust absolutely no one. Like I'm like a constant level of just like, oh, I'm good, how are you? Because I really have to like trust someone to be like, I still won't even say like I'm not okay or whatever. But
Because you feel like it's going to be used against you later on.
100%.
Whereas like, I know they're saying that, because I deal a lot with similar things, that's why they're like telling me about it.
Yeah.
But like for me, when I, like a lot of like my health issues, when I like express like, oh, like I'm in back pain, everyone's like, oh, it's not that bad, or oh, my back is hurting really bad today. It's very like diminishing of what you're experiencing and kind of prioritizing them over you, but putting you down at the same time. So it's like, well, I'm just not going to say anything about what I'm going through, my pain, my emotions, anything, because everyone else made you believe that they have it worse than you. So,
or you get blamed for
or you get blamed that like, well, have you tried doing this, or why aren't you doing
or
this
it's because you did this that you're feeling like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like I'm not looking for sympathy or complaining.
You're just looking for someone
support.
To like
just like listen. Yeah.
I struggled a lot with that until like I became friends and Emma got close to her, because she was the first person that could be like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up today, like my stomach's so bad, I'm in a lot of pain, and it's just not like, oh well, like I stubbed my toe earlier, my toe still hurts. It's more like understanding of like, I'm sorry, like, and just being supportive.
Exactly.
there
Oh,
for
that
you.
sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you have questions for us? I know it's a lot.
I don't think so.
Did you like your reading?
Did we traumatize you? Because I'm sorry.
Were you expecting spirit guide readings to be like that?
No, I was not expecting like the
Yeah.
freaking shadow thing. Like you don't even know how. Like for someone else to describe the thing that I've been feeling forever
Mhm.
to the point where I draw it out is like.
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he is.
I have a black spirit guide that just show up, and he's a fucking asshole. So
I don't feel like my black spirit guide's that much of an asshole.
it's because you deal with it better. That's what he says. You deal with it better, honey.
Do I?
I don't know, but
Like a sarcasm.
I'm like, don't talk to me. Leave the room. I hate you. And he doesn't. So.
No, that was crazy. Like I cannot. Like I don't talk about this with anyone unless my therapist violated all the HIPAA laws.
Found us.
There's
Even
no
though
way.
I never met you
Yes.
until today.
Yeah, there is no way
Yeah.
that you guys would know any of that. Like, I don't show anyone this, like, that, no way.
I've never seen those pictures.
No, I've
That's-
never talked about it. Like, the only thing I've ever said is, like, I feel it, like, it heavy right here in me. Like, I don't say, like, I feel this black cloud above me. And so it's just, I mean, as you said, that I don't talk about anything.
Yeah.
I don't trust
Yeah.
anyone, so why would I, yeah. So that's just crazy. It, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
It was crazy accurate.
It was.
So if you guys want to see Amanda's reading, go check out Mackie and Amanda's
Yes.
channel. All of their socials will be linked below. And it's gonna be a time. We're gonna do the same thing or
You're
something
ready,
similar for Amanda.
Yeah. Christ.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're in the hot seat now.
What's up?
Goodbye.
Alright,
Yeah.
This is the vlog.
For coffee.
How are your readings?
Vlog. A little too real.
Yeah.
Like hit a little too close to home.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't have your eyes opened, your feelings hurt, and get some self-realization in, definitely book a friggin' reading.
Yeah.
I needed that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The difference between our readings though, you have a white cloud.
So funny.
You got a black
Yeah,
cloud.
just looming over
Yeah,
you.
that is pretty funny, huh? Right.
That's okay. Both of us are self-deprecating.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
happens.
There was good, there was bad. It was a roller
No.
coaster.
It's very accurate.
10 out of 10
Scary
would
accurate.
recommend.
Yeah. 100%.
I'm glad we could deliver.
This was kind of crazy.
It was very crazy.